Hey everyone. This video is the plot twist. I posted on Twitter a pretty unpopular opinion of mine, which I knew beforehand was gonna get a lot of shit. I said, unfortunately in a clumsy way, sometimes I just word shit and it gets misunderstood. I said that both video game reviewers do not need to finish a game in order to make a review. And I said you can decide whether you love or hate a game after playing only 10% of it. Now, in my fashion, this was pretty clumsy writing. Because one, they're not related. I didn't mean with it that reviewers only need to play 10%, no. I said me personally, I can decide after playing 10% of a game whether I love or hate it. I don't think reviewers need to finish a game. I think they need to play more than 10%, but I'd say if you reach about halfway or something, that's already decent enough for me. A reviewer just doesn't need to complete a game. Obviously I knew this was going to bring a shitstorm. People want reviewers to 100% everything. I've heard people say that they feel like a reviewer should play Fire Emblem 3 houses in all 3 houses. Get the fuck out of here. But I was debating whether to call this video, what the fuck is with my English today? I was debating whether to call this video Reviewers Do Not Need to Complete Games or Finish Games, or to call it Xenoblade Chronicles X versus Death Stranding. And then I realized it doesn't matter what I'm going to call it, it's both going to get the same amount of fucking hate anyway. It is no secret that I really don't like Xenoblade Chronicles X. And I have tried. I have tried over and over and over and over to fucking like this game. I just can't. I think it's a beautiful game. I think this is one of the greatest artworks we have almost ever seen on the cover of a game. I think it looks amazing. I think the graphics are pushing the Wii U to its limits for sure. And I don't say that kind of stuff quite often. And I feel it just the world design, the visual look of the planets, of the regions is just amazing. The end. The end. The whole game, whether people like it or not, you're walking around from one fight to the other and you have like seconds in between each fight. That is all you are doing. I don't like the combat in this. The combat is annoying, it's tedious, it's boring, it is uselessly intricate for dumb reasons. I hate it. I fucking hated it. I stopped playing this game. I tried picking it up again. I can't play this game anymore. I play it, I'm bored the second I start playing it. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 came out. It corrected everything. I love, after seriously playing only a few hours, I fell in love with this combat. People love to say it's the same. If you think this combat is the same, you and I, we play different games. This is not the same combat. This is intuitive, interactive, addictive. It has a lot more going for it when it comes to the intricacy of the battles themselves. Apart from that, I like the world building better, the soundtrack, I like everything better. But the point is, it took me maybe only a few hours to decide that this was a better combat system for me. People love to bring up the argument to me, specifically when I make this post again. When I say reviewers don't need to finish a game, I only need to play 10%. People say, well, but you should play to the end of the game. What if you discover a game-breaking glitch? I don't like, bitch! Game reviewers are not beta testers. They're not supposed to find glitches for you. I don't care about the glitch argument. I really don't. You'd be like, oh, but what if the story picks up and becomes really good? For example, Xenoblade Chronicles X becomes really good near the end. You should keep playing it. I can't keep playing it. It's boring as fuck. It's boring. You know what I like about all this shit? The hypocrisy behind all of this. The same people that attack me, borderline, for hating on Xenoblade Chronicles X because I don't want to play to the fucking end to start enjoying a game are the same people that stand beside me when I attack Death Stranding for the exact same reasons. People, you didn't play Death Stranding, so why are you standing next to me, hating on this game, saying it doesn't deserve the awards, saying it's boring, tedious if you didn't play it, but I played this and I'm not allowed to hate it? I'm not allowed to hate on it? What is that shit? Xenoblade Chronicles X has 12 chapters. I might be wrong here and there with the facts, it's been a long time since I've played it. It has 12 chapters. I got to chapter 7. In chapter 6, you get your skull. In chapter 9, your skull can finally fly. This part, chapter 9, is what people tried to sell me this game on. Chapter 9, the end of the fucking goddamn game. The whole universe, E3, Nintendo Direct, Nintendo Minute, everything sold you, even my fucking podcast members. Flying the skulls is the best, the game unlocks near the end, it's great, but the whole game is sold to you on the store aspect, that you can fly with skulls. 9 goddamn chapters out of 12. The end of the game. I can't even get to chapter 9. After chapter 7 I was like, that's it, I'm done. I finally got my skull and after all this bullshit it still can't fly. This is what you're basing the whole game on. Every review, every trailer, every gameplay, every opinion. Skull flying is amazing. Bitch, I still can't fly this thing and I have like 90 hours in this goddamn piece of shit. A game should not be tedious or annoying until you get to the point where it might become fun, and this is the exact same reason why I hate on Death Stranding. This is the exact same reason why you hate on Death Stranding. Why you stand beside me complaining about the Game Awards, about all the awards it got that it didn't deserve. You know, it doesn't. Like I said, I don't think it's a bad game. I just hate it. I think it's a beautiful looking game. Still now when I look on the back of this cover, it makes me angry that the combat couldn't be more like this. And it's not just the style of the game. I know this is more like JRPG visual style when it comes to that kind of stuff. Technically it's the same type of game, but the visual style is just all different. But I like the graphic, the realistic, the greatness. It's not about that. The gameplay just sucks and I don't want to have to wait till the end of the fucking game till it becomes good. Like I said, I tried playing it again over and over during the years. I want to see the skulls fly, I want to be able to do that shit, but it's work. It's not even work, it's like the bad kind of work, you know, where you don't really even want to do it, where it makes you feel bitter and resentful while you're doing it to get to that point. On top of that, getting to that point, like I said, is the fucking shitty, boring, tedious combat. Every 5 steps, there's nothing else to do in the world. It's really bad popping, which is something I normally don't complain about too much, which is just fucking absurd. And then there's the shitty goddamn music on top of it, the city theme, which you'll be hearing all the shitty time. There's so many menus and intricacies, it's not necessary all that shit. I hate this game. And don't tell me I need to play more of it. I'm at the end of the game, okay? I'm at the end of the game. Last couple of chapters. No, but the game is gonna open up. Fuck, the game is over. It's not gonna. Somebody told me that the game finally starts only after you finish it. Are you fucking kidding me with that shit? Are you absolutely kidding me with that shit? Death Stranding is bad for me for the exact same reasons Xenoblade Chronicles X is bad. I don't want to have to sit through the entire game hoping it might get good. I want it to be good. I want to fall in love with it after the first few hours. And I can decide that for me. And for the same reason where I feel reviewers do not need to complete a whole fucking game. At some point, you have the grasp of what the game is about. When it comes to the graphics, the capabilities of it, battle systems, music, overall game design. Game reviewers are not beta testers. They don't need to find game breaking glitches for you. There are people who get paid to do that shit. I don't need to hear about the final boss or the end of the story or the story is gonna get amazing in this act. I don't care. Tell me if the game works, what it plays like. That's what a review is for me. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to dislike this video and stay real.